G'day. Hey guys, Joey back again. This is not financial advice, just personal opinion. Today we are going to be talking about how AI will incentivize the revolutionization of energy and GDP growth. Let's get into it. So if you look at the world right now, we have a financial crisis. The crisis comes from previous debts that we can't pay back. And we can't pay it back because of the lack of people, lack of money, lack of energy. So how big companies, how VCs, how governments, how the Federal Reserve banks determine how well the population is, how well the finance economy is doing, is that they take a GDP, so like population growth, productivity growth, and debt growth. So the debt growth, so right now the statistics show that population is shrinking, productivity is shrinking, so that who are young, are becoming old, and as the population is shrinking, many factors, aka xenoestrogens from plastics. If you look at various studies from doctors, they can see that there's a lot of plastics in semen, and that, semen samples, and the fertility rate of women and men have gone down since the 1930s. Apparently, your grandma has a higher level of your granddad has a higher level of testosterone in his 50s than you in your 30s. Crazy, right? But these are all factual, as well as the different vaccinations. Who gives a crap? But anyways, so we have an issue with population growth is shrinking. People are lazy. People can't work. There's more defects in the body, people are more weaker, as well as this new concept, right? So how will we solve these issues? How will we solve productivity? And because of productivity, how can we manage to pump up the economy again? It's like a black hole that keeps on. It seems like there's doom and gloom, right? Especially the financial markets. No one's really excited anymore. It's very, very great. Very good for people like you and me who are still in the market and are taking advantage of these dips. So the theory, play with me. You have technology from AI, right? Put that in a robot. So you technically can have an infinite work source, an infinite labor source. Now the problem is energy. So how can we make energy cheaper? That's what the governments are really thinking right now. I'm not sure if they've said it explicitly. Maybe they have, maybe they haven't. But all this environment, social governance, ESG tactics, it's all for companies and governments to all around the world to invest and innovate in electricity. That's the question that everyone's trying to solve. How can we generate cheap electricity? So the theory is if we can find a way to generate the cheapest electricity, we can effectively have a cheaper workforce through robots and AI, and the way governments predict the growth of GDP, how good the financial economy is doing, is people and energy. This would potentially solve all financial debt because we can have robots infinitely working for us, paying off our debts at the government's behalf. Makes me think, what's the best way that these robots can work on systematically in a decentralized way. Specifically talking about the finance methodology, because you don't want these robots to only accept Visa, PayPal, PayPass, or whatever, right? You want them to accept like a form of DeFi payment. So that's where crypto integrates into it. And right, so there's so many questions, so many solutions. Yeah, just some thoughts. So Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. Peace.